Hi, my name is Ashley Downing. I am a current Outschool teacher, and today I bring to you the video I wish I had when I applied. I'm going to break down the application into 3 steps and give you tips for success in each one. Are you ready? Let's go. One thing that I love about the Outschool application is that it's one page and it's actually fairly simple. The first few questions ask general demographic information. They ask your name, for you to confirm your email, your phone number, and your location. You're going to feel super accomplished once you get through this section. The next part asks you 4 questions about yourself and your experience. Now we're getting into the meat of the application. Do not rush this part. I would encourage you to find a quiet place where you can focus and really think about your responses. If you get nervous typing straight into the website, copy and paste those questions into a document where you can type on your own time, or maybe even write those answers down and then type them into the website. Whatever results in the least amount of pressure for you, you know you best. The first of these questions asks you why you want to teach on Outschool. I would encourage you here to not be generic. Really think about it and give an answer that shows thoughtfulness and that you have something to offer. Not everyone is approved. People every day get denied and apply 1, 2, 3 more times to get that approval. So I would encourage you to put your best foot forward and really do the best that you can. When you think about why you want to teach on Outschool, maybe take a step back and think about why you want to teach in general. Maybe you're like me and you love seeing that light in a child's eyes when they learn something new or when they do something they thought they couldn't do. Or maybe you want to be on Outschool because you want to be the teacher that you wish you had when you were in school. Whatever it is, put a lot of thought into it, put your best foot forward, and really type out an answer that makes you shine. The next section asks about what experience you have working with youth. Now, for us classroom teachers, this is pretty much a no-brainer. You'll list the subjects that you've taught, the age groups of the kids, how long you've been teaching, details like that. For those who don't come from a classroom background, you'll have to think a little bit harder. And this could be challenging for another reason. I find that those who lean towards teaching and have an inclination towards the helping field, we're so good at focusing on others and helping people that sometimes we downplay the roles that we play. Think about all the experience you've had with kids, volunteering, maybe for an after school program, Sunday school, daycare, substitute teaching, teaching your own kids. All right, really think about any relevant experience you may have. Be sure to be as specific as possible with ages and times, how long you did it. List anything that you think could be relevant experience here. The next question asks about what classes you want to teach and what experience or expertise you have that will make you a good fit to teach this class. Here, really let yourself shine. Don't just rely on your years of experience or the different types of experience you had from the question above. Here, show what your niche is. Show how you're unique. Show how you'll stand out among thousands of other classes. Even if you're teaching on a common topic, show why you would be a great addition to the platform to teach on that topic as well. And here I would encourage you also, think about what you really want to teach. I've been in all 3 of the Outschool teaching webinars, and something that was mentioned is that you may be certified in one area, okay, like I'm certified to teach art and English, but let's say I'm passionate about something else. I'm really passionate about Star Wars, and I am a lifelong lover of Star Wars, and I've developed a class about Star Wars in addition to some of the other classes that I have. Think about, what else that you can do, not just maybe what your resume says, but what else, could you consider yourself an expert in or have a lot of experience in that you can offer? That's valid as well. The last section asks you to list any degrees, certifications, teaching credentials that you have, current or expired. They make it clear that you do not need a teaching certificate to teach on the platform, but they would like to see what you have. This section is very straightforward, and you simply list whatever you do have. The last section of the application is the video. Now, this makes a lot of people nervous, and it actually stops a lot of potential teachers from finishing their application and clicking that submit button. Outschool says they want a 30 to 90-second video, and they give you a few options about what it could be. They say to show your personality for sure. They say you can teach something new, you can explain why you love teaching, and just let your creativity shine in whatever way you think is best. What I did for my video, I just shared from my heart about what I love about teaching. I shared about how I'm a lifelong learner, how I remember sitting in the back of my parents' station wagon when I was a kid and eating animal crackers and reading books about the types of clouds in the sky and trying to memorize them. Ever since then, I've just been in love with learning, and I love to share that with others. Speak from your heart. Let your creativity shine. One of my favorite quotes is from Roald Dahl, and it says, "If you have good thoughts, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams, and you will always look lovely." I really believe in that quote, and I think that can be very inspiring for you with this video. Now, there's some great tips. There's lots of YouTube videos and blog posts about creating videos. You don't have to have any sort of fancy editing software. And actually, on the actual online application, you can just click a button and record it right there. Or if you like to edit, you can go and edit in iMovie or whatever software you have and then upload it to the platform. Just a few things. You want to make sure that your lighting is good. I've got just a simple lamp in front of me that's lighting my room. Maybe you don't have good lighting and you want to do it in front of a window with some natural light in the daytime. That's great as well. Don't be too far from the video, from your camera. You want to really show them what your teaching area is like. For this video, I actually wore the same outfit and I'm in the same place that I was for my application, just so that I can show you. You want a clean, professional background. Make sure there's no clutter. Make sure you clean up, straighten everything. I had to make sure, my paintbrushes and paint and all that good stuff was neat and clean for the video. You really want to showcase and give them a taste of what they would get from you in the classroom. So just think about, make sure you have great lighting, make sure you have a clean professional background, and make sure you let yourself shine. Try and relax. Show your confidence and your competence. You can do this. After you submit your application, the next step, and the website will prompt you to do this, is to do a background check with the company Checker. It's very simple. It's a very short form you fill out. It goes to Checker, and they get back to Outschool with that. Since this video is getting a little bit long, I just want to share one message of inspiration and motivation for you before I end. It's about when I first started teaching. I knew I wanted to teach art, and I knew it would be difficult because there aren't as many of those positions available as core teachers. I went to a job fair, and the school I wanted to interview for, all of their sections were full for interviews at the job fair. So I asked if I could have, a little bit of their time. I knew their sections were full. They told me I could write my name down and information down, and they, squeeze me in if they could. So I said, okay. I walked about 10 feet away, and I stood there and I watched and I waited. After person had their interview with them, it was 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes. I stood there for an hour, believe it or not, and I just watched and waited. And eventually I got a few minutes of their time. And boy, did I unleash on them. I had my portfolio. I had everything ready to go. I just sold myself the best way that I could. And I just shared with them my passion. And I just everything that I had to offer, I tried to convey in those few minutes that I had. And you know what? I got that job. And that's where I spent my first 4 years teaching. I share that story with you to say, put your best foot forward. This is your opportunity. This is your interview. This is your little few minute interview that you have for Outschool. And I encourage you to do the best you can. Confidence and competence. I hope to hear from you soon. Let me know how you do. Bye.